So anymore, anywho, that wasn't actually that hard, and it was because I forgot and I'd taken a big piece like that apart already, and I was just like not loading it up. I was just taking pieces on one bucket, and I forgot. So like it was almost all the way apart. I just had to bang on it a couple times, step on it a couple times, and get the nails to let go and slug it up. So I got like have like one or two 2x6s, 2x6, 2x8s. Oh fuck, they're not coming out. It's in my trunk, in my chick's trunk. Why don't you call it? I went up the biggest hill though. I didn't mean to do that. I don't think it's gonna come out, but I hope not. Anymore, so I was happy about that. I really didn't have to put that much work into it. I'm sweating like I had to. Oh no, what the fuck? No, I'm not. Oh, I thought there was a trail behind me. Nope, it's in front of me. Somebody's dragging something. Man, I wonder how long they have to move this trailer, this blue trailer. The people that lived there got evicted. I knew them. They got evicted for being shitty neighbors, pretty much. Like, you can't be a shitty neighbor around here. If you're gonna be shitty, you gotta keep to yourself, right? I put it down. They were shitty supposedly to somebody's kid, and had restraining orders out against them for saying fuck shit to the kid or something. I don't know, but I know they have restraining orders how to get them on behalf of the kid. But I don't know what went down. I don't know anything like that. But I know both the mom and dad, the husband and wife, whatever they are, they're both really hot-headed. So that doesn't help. They're getting evicted. They fought it. They didn't win. They were going to get evicted. Like, I saw on court paper like 2 years before that, 2 or 3 years prior to that. But they got it. That was just back around. They got paid up. But if you're getting evicted for neighbor issues, you're fucked, pretty much. Like, you take it to court, but you'll lose. So anyway, so they couldn't sell their trailer. Couldn't find anyone. Background check to get, I don't know. It's kind of like with Robert when he lost his trailer, couldn't find anyone to pass a background check to buy it, except me. I don't know what their situation was with that. Maybe they didn't get the title fully in there. I don't fucking know. But for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure it went back to Anthony, and Anthony then sold it. But it's going to be disassembled and moved. Hi, Mala. I almost called Mala Cutie. Poor Bubba down. I don't know why they got another dog when they got rid of their other dog. But they like this shit, I remember. Anyway, though, I keep waiting to see this trailer because it's double wide. I want to see it taken apart, like actually dismantled and put on the semi. I want to see how this is done. I know that the mobile home repair guy on YouTube, the super cool guy and his wife, he explained it to me, but like it's still, so I know how it would be. I still want to see it. I don't care. I still want to see it. I'm gonna sit down there. I'm gonna pack a sack lunch. It's gonna be a day thing. It's gonna be a day for me because I'm not like sitting there like pointing and laughing and waiting for them to do something wrong. I just want to see it. How often do you get to see a double wide mobile home get broken down into two and then put on semi-tractor trailers and taken away? Of course, it won't be, both tractor trailers at once. It'll be like one piece and then one piece, probably within weeks of each other or some shit. But I'm not gonna miss that. Who gets? I know people are like, who the fuck wants to see that? Me. Hi, me. But how often do you get an opportunity to see something like that? I don't know. I just think it'll look neat because they're not like tearing down the thing. They're not demolishing it. They're dismantling. So I want to see that in case I ever get asked to work on one of those. Not that. Physically, I'd be able to. Maybe if I ever got asked to supervise a crew doing that. But I just want to know. I just want to know how it works. I want to see it. And when I know how it works, but I want to see it done. I want to see it happen. I want to sit there and watch. If they do fuck up, I want to be having it on video. Like, I'm going to take, like, my solar little charger thing with my phone down there. All that. I just want to live stream the whole day of it. If they do fuck up, you better I'm going to get it on video. I'm going to make that money. But I'm hoping they won't fuck up. Well, anyway, they started taking it apart, like getting all the pipes, disconnected, taking the skirting off to get under there and get disconnected, and then they stopped. And I don't know if it's because they didn't have, like, something fell through, or because it's gonna cost like probably $7,000 to $10,000. I'm gonna sneeze. My nose itches right there. It itches. It's gonna cost probably, unless they have their own trucks, $7,000 to $10,000 a truck. So it could have been their financing fell through, their money fell through, trucks didn't work out. Could have been that they just said, "Oh my God, this is so much bigger of an undertaking than we thought." I don't know, because most people get all excited about moving trailers in and out, because they see it on TikTok or on YouTube that this one person has a single wide hooked up to their, 250, and they're pulling it barely. They think that it's easy to do, and it's not. And those people do that. Yeah, it'll move it if you got air in those tires under it. It'll move it if you hitch it up right, but not without doing damage to your truck and the trailer itself. Like, it's going to be doing damage on both, but it'll move it. It'll do it. You'll probably want a new truck afterwards. So anyway, I always joke with Timmy that if I ever get a picture from here, I'm hooking my car up to a 250, or my trailer up to a 250 and just dragging it somewhere. But no, in reality. Oh, also I think they may have had to stop because of construction, because the airhead repair guy, mobile home repair guy, was saying that there's, transportation laws from not only MoDOT, but like the federal transportation. It says that, with construction and stuff, they can't be moving trailers or double wides on that route. They'd have to go around it, and maybe they can't go around it because it's everywhere. So I think that came into play too. Where did my gloves go? I know I threw them back here. I get the hammers and out of the nails onto this shit. One glove. Where's the other one? Of course. Why would I have it? Here it is. Get my hammers and shit out too. I know my dog is not barking at my face. like, why do you see my socks on? Because I was in the tall grass, so I was like, fuck it, I need to wear my tall boots, but why do you see my socks? Right? They say, cheesy poops. I need tall socks. And so I grabbed the cheesy poop socks. Like, what? Yeah, that happened. Now I gotta find my steel toes and put those on, but that's alright. Me and my sick dance. Oh, I didn't know that there was people in the chat. My apologies. Me and my sick dance moves. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I've been losing some weight. These were really tight on me last year as jeans, and now they're shorts in there. I got some room. They have my cheesy poops. So I stuttered. I officially challenged this woman, Mary, to a dance-off. She's kind of a cow in training. I remember when somebody said that to me, and I was like, we're training them? We're not just finding them in the wild? But anyway, so I went on one of her previous live streams, and I was like, I officially challenge you to a dance-off because she dances like Justine. Justine, who was it? Somebody said Justine fucks the couch. Mary fucks a chair. And I'm like, I better brush up on my furniture screwing moves. You should see what I could do with an armrest. But I challenged her. I officially challenged her to it looks like I'm taking a dump with that pool cover back there, to a dance-off with my sick dance moves and my sick karate moves. I was like, I'm totally down for this. It could be great. I could do it during my fundraising stream even, but I was like, as long as everyone knows it, I will. Like, oh, I'm double jointed. Look at that. As long as everyone knows that I'm trying to be ridiculous, I'm going to look ridiculous and be ridiculous, and that's what I'm going for. Her, on the other hand, I don't know, but I might do that during my fundraising stream. I'm going to do a fundraising stream. I decided I'm going to go for 150 and see what I can. I got to buy a riding lawnmower. But I'm setting 50 aside towards it already, so then I'm just going to ask for 150 instead of 200 and see if I can get some donuts, do some shit for cash apps or whatever. If that includes putting butter on my body or, I don't know, shaving an eyebrow or showing off my sick dance moves. Oh yeah, those sick dance moves. Yeah, who can twerk like that? Nobody can white girl twerk like me. Yeah, we're sick. Just. Oh. I'm just saying, y'all ready for this? My cheesy poop socks, my sick karate moves, my fucking sick dance moves. I don't think anyone's ready for it. Shit, I don't know if I'm ready for it. But anyway, I don't know, I need some more ideas for this fundraising stream of shit I can do for donuts. Nobody ever sends me money from YouTube though, so I don't know why I'm like even thinking I'll make $5, much less $150. For real, it doesn't want to give me a community guidelines strike because I got one last night for showing the pictures of me when I was a stripper, but I covered up the boobs and the nipples, and when I had to take training, it was like, so-and-so is videoing her friends at a music festival and her friend's breast falls out. And she keeps rolling because she thinks it's funny. And when she uploaded it to YouTube, she covered up the friend's breast and nipple with, like added in sticker flower emojis over her breast. Is that a violation? And it's like, no, it's not, because it's covered up. And it's not put out for sexual gratification. Exactly what I did. I covered up my boob, my nipples, that part of it. I covered that up with a dollar bill. And then, well, the lower part, I did show myself naked, but I didn't have any panties on it was a naked picture, but they had airbrushed in bubbles from the magazine shot, airbrushed in bubbles on my crotch, so it wasn't for sexual gratification, it was just to show what I looked like at 98 pounds, like right before I got pregnant. I covered up the boobies, you couldn't see the crotch. So I don't know what the issue was, but when I took that training, that's what I did. My not uploading, but on my live stream, I covered up the boobs. And the genitalia was already covered. I know it was AI, and I know the appeal went through AI. Well, anyway, so when I do the fundraising stream, as long as, I mean, I'll probably be doing shit that can get me another strike anyway. I mean, that's just gonna happen. But, well, if I get another warning or they remove my content before the 9 days of whatever, then I get a strike. But the thing is, like, I feel like I had a strike or a warning because I just took some training, and I don't think that was 90 days ago. I don't think it fell off yet. I think it's gonna bite me in the ass. I have a feeling they're gonna, like, I'll get like one more warning or something, get the strike, and then they'll remember that the other one hadn't fallen off, and I'll be fucked, and they'll just like snatch my channel. I need to start backing shit up. Like, I do back stuff up on 2 of my other channels. I haven't been diligent, so I really need to be diligent. But at first I thought somebody reported it, and somebody could have, but I really do think it was AI. So, oh, sorry to hear. Oh, what? Who? No flooding that I know of. We haven't had any rain. We had like a little more than drizzle, but not a shower. We had like tick, like it tried to rain. It was spitting last night. They're saying we're supposed to be getting rain about 3 or 4 in the afternoon here, which sucks because that's when I have my quick crate and my sand coming to reset the fucking fence post again. I'm putting an anchor in it. I'm making an anchor. I'm putting it in it. But we're supposed to be getting storms around then. But as humid as it is and as unstable as it feels outside with the humidity and just knowing what's around, encompassing my area, I think it could rain at any moment. Like, I really feel like, I mean, the sun's out, but I'm looking around. It's like, just the atmosphere, this humidity makes it so unstable that the Futurecast shows the storms dying out, but like the big ones making it here for a minute, around like 3, 4, 5 p.m. And then, but I don't know. I think those big ones will get bigger. I think the little ones will I think they'll eventually, before they get to us, dry out, but I think it'll be right before. And I think some pop showers are going to just manifest and create, like, right on top of us. Oh, excuse me. That being said, that could cause minor flash flooding, but at least around me. But I don't think it's rained enough consistently for it to be any kind of flooding or flash flooding in that area. Are you having any flooding? Oh, I'm in Springfield heading Arkansas. Sky is looking. Yeah. Because there is. You're looking at. There's a big system moving up from Arkansas into Missouri. Kind of moving. If I remember right, it was moving out of the west, east, northeast, but more northeast. So I guess northeast, east. If I remember right. It's kind of coming from, what's to the left of Arkansas? Is it Texas, around there? Coming more that way, and then it's coming in from the south, though, so be careful, because storms from the south are always more dangerous than just the western to eastern moving storms, or even the northern to southern ones. The south to north ones are more common, but in this neck of the woods, any storms coming from the south are going to have the ability or run into, unstable atmosphere and have the ability to be more violent, tend to be more violent type supercells and whatnot. So be careful. Be on your toes, listen to your NOAA weather radio, shit like that. Are you heading to Arkansas with an empty trailer, or are you loaded? Or are you just your tractor? Because I'm not sure what the winds are looking like with the storm. I mean, it looks like, or the whole system looks like it's moving pretty fast, so it could get kind of windy. I'm thinking with that combined with any kind of thundercell or thunderstorm system or supercell of any kind, you add that in, and I'm thinking if you got an empty trailer, you might not want to have an empty trailer. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not privy to what it takes to flip an empty trailer per se, but I know that I feel like these storms could definitely give you a run for your money. But if you're just a tractor, you'd be fine. Or if you're loaded down, even better. That's what she said. Did you ever see that video of the trucker and he's driving right into the Joplin E5? I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention to the warnings. I mean, you can hear him going off on his radio. Or if he was just like, I go through Midwest storms all the time. You know, I don't see a tornado because it was raining right. But God, he got so dark. And then tornado just takes his whole fucking tractor trailer. He had a dash cam going or live streaming or something. And that's how the video's there. But I think he passed away. I think he was one that died. If not died, I think it was severely injured. Like, his truck was not just like tipped over or pushed off the road from the tornado. Like, it was mangled. And I think he was a full load too. I mean, what are the chances of that ever happening again? Like, what are the chances in the F5 ever hitting that? You know, it's just that specific area. I don't know what the chances are, but they're pretty slim. Of course, I'm the one who said St. Louis won't get anything over an F2 ever. And that last year, that one drops is in the F3. Maybe I need to accept that. I don't know as much about tornadoes as I want to think I know. I don't want to pretend I know or convince myself I do. 70-mile-an-hour winds will do it. I definitely think the storm system coming up from Arkansas in the more concentrated cells of energy of these storms could produce upwards of 70-mile-an-hour winds. I feel like that is... I have to look at the radar again, but I feel like last time I looked at what was going on, that'd be an accurate statement. So, good to know though, 70 miles an hour on an empty trailer? That's empty, right? Oh. You know, like a misconception about tornadoes is when people think of mobile homes and tornadoes, they think of like mobile homes getting rolled off their cinder blocks, which would make sense, you know, because they sit up on cinder blocks. So it makes sense the tornado is going to roll it off or steady pick it directly up. So that happens, but pretty rarely they got to get caught in like the downburst or the backdraft of it to have it kind of roll off or be and picked up. It's got to be right in that suction spot. So that usually doesn't happen because what is most common is they literally implode. Not like they explode, but they also implode. It's kind of crazy. If you've ever seen a mobile home in a storm or during a major pressure change in the air, humidity change, pressure change, anything like that, system coming in where there's pressure change, you can tell it kind of breathes. You can see and hear and feel it kind of just expand and shrink, expand a little. And they're made to do that. But that's what usually happens in tornadoes. You see these mobile homes just demolished. And it's not because they were rolled off their cinder blocks, because they, exploded and imploded. Because the pressure change is just insane. Brick houses, not so much. Mobile homes made of aluminum, drywall, and wood. Hallelujah. I know I have an appointment. I have a what? Why are you gonna tell me to die? I don't care. Sarah, you have an upcoming visit. I know I got an echocardiogram one day. Then, I don't know, first I got an OB appointment because a new doctor I'm gonna convince to give me a hysterectomy. Then, and deal with this boob. And then I got my echocardiogram like the next day. And then the next day after that, I got fucking physical therapy, ENT, fucking something. And I feel like Carter has an appointment in there, but Mercy's going to text me consistently to remind me. Like, that's good because I forget, but I'm not looking forward to going. I may not go tomorrow. I don't want to get a pap smear. Yes. Can I help you? I'm mad at you. I'm upset because you cried like a toddler when I asked you to do something. I expect a toddler to not react that way. I expect an autistic toddler to not react that way. How can I help you?
Well, sorry, the first thing I want, like, you're mad. I didn't, like, the first thing I, like, wanted, yeah.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and try that one again.
Stop yelling.
Get our thoughts together first. What did you,
like,
what?
You're mad that, like, at 8 in the morning, I didn't want to, like, lift eating things up.
But see, you didn't even throw that at me. You immediately started crying like a toddler.
And I was going to say something, you're like, no.
No, you immediately.
I had to do everything around the house. I had to do this.
That's exactly what you sounded like. You immediately started crying.
You're LARPing.
There's no crying in baseball.
You're LARPing.
I'm not, Carter.
You're LARPing.
What did you come into my room for? I don't want this teenager. Ooh, breakfast food coma. What'd you have for breakfast?
We have nothing to eat.
Carter, we have food. Goddamn.
I don't want to eat cheese or nearly rotten grapes.
Then throw them away if they're going bad. But God, there's food. You can make eggs. You've got cereal. There's milk. There's bagels. There's all kinds of breakfast.
We don't have enough cereal. We have
walk away from my. Walk away.
Bagels with what? Just dry bagels?
You have cream cheese in there. You have butter.
No, we don't.
Yes.
No, we don't.
Lord, I know that I might not believe in you, but if you're up there, please help me help myself. Please help me help my child help himself. Please help me to control my anger so I don't tackle him and start beating him like the redheaded stepchild he wants to be.
Mom, we don't.
Walk away.
We don't.
If you value your existence, your freedom, your phone, and your switch, walk away.
What did you say? I don't know.
Look, shut my door. Walk away, shut my door.
Even Trapping Junior in here?
Carter? I didn't say slam it.
What?
I'm breathing. Oh, right, sorry. My kids, they said, it'll be fun, they said. Anyway, hash browns, 2 bagels with regular cream cheese, not like no strawberry cream cheese, right? Like really good regular cream cheese, like not the light, the fatty kind. That's the best kind. Hash browns, 2 bagels with cream cheese, 4 scrambled eggs with cheddar cheese. Fuck yes! OJ and coffee. All you need now is some bacon with the bagel soaked in the bacon grease. I know it sounds crazy, but you don't soak them in there a long time. And put the bacon on the cheddar cheese eggs. With a little cream cheese on each side of the bagel for the bun, and you make, oh God, that's such a good breakfast sandwich. I'm not sure if I'm horny or hungry. I think I just got horny because that sounds so good. It made me horny. The hunger made me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. The idea, I'm hungry, so the idea of delicious food like that made me excited and hungry, and so I'm hungry. I don't know. That sounds fucking delicious, dude. No. That sounds so good. I am hungry. Hungry. Honey, but I'd rather eat them. Well, Guns and Gears, I don't remember, anyway. I didn't know I missed the memo that I was inviting you to come sleep with me instead of eat, but okay. Well, don't worry, I'm not feeling too rejected from that. I know I need a cigarette and a nap myself. Shit. You're gonna be on a tryptophan. I don't know, is there any tryptophan in that food? We'll just, for shit's sake, we'll say there is. You're gonna be on a tryptophan food coma, and then tomorrow at some point you're gonna birth a food breakfast burrito. That's what we would always say, like, if somebody was, me and Carter's dad, when we got along for, like, the 1 month we got along, if somebody was, like, eating something that was, like, way bigger than they thought it would be, like a dick. No, like a giant burrito or something, we'd always be like, you're gonna birth a burrito, or, like, they'd get a sub sandwich, it's huge. We're like, oh, you're gonna birth a sub sandwich, birth a burrito, sub sandwich thing. You're gonna birth a breakfast food burrito. Why is it when we eat corn and we chew it, it still comes out the same way it went in the same stage of a cooked kernel or boiled kernel or whatever. I know I chew my corn. It still come out. Everyone's comes out the way it went in. Does it have superpowers that just unites itself? Oh my god, dude, I made the mistake of, I'm like bent over my bed, like I'm about ready to get it in from behind or something. But I'm bent over my bed with my head on a pillow and I'm legit falling asleep as I'm talking. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have slowed down. I have so much to do. I got 2 holes to dig, even though they're small holes. I'm not going to use the post digger because I don't have access to the batteries. I'm still on family reunion vacation or something. I'm going to actually get in his house, but I don't feel like using the emergency way to get in his house, which was like a modified B&E, breaking and entering. And then I'd have to figure out, because I know he started moving all the batteries and stuff. He's like built a little charging station for all his Ryobi fuck shit batteries. And I would need to find where that is and then find that battery, assuming it's even in the house. Oh, now I'd have to drag the poster, which is the heaviest fuck, over to my house. I already loaded up drug stuff here already. Paid $2.99, so I didn't have to go drag no quick crate around delivering it, along with 44 pounds of sand. I still gotta get these nails out of this repurposed wood. Oh yeah, did I mention I'm digging the hole with just a shovel? I mean, they're just small holes, like ground stake size holes, but I'm not using ground stake though, but kinda. Maybe a half a foot in diameter, like wide or whatever, maybe a foot deep. I don't want to go too deep because I didn't have dig right come out. And it's adjacent to my fence pole, so one would think that would be okay to go deeper, but that's what he said. But I know one of those is really close to an electric line. Like, I wasn't feeling that comfortable when I was digging the hole for that fence post. Much less digging, not remembering what side it was on, and I'm going to dig around it. I don't want to go deeper than a foot. I don't want to go deeper than balls deep. But still, it's going to be exhausting. It's not going to be easy. Oh, wait. I got one of those things. What are those things called? So I think it starts with an A. It's like the fence post digger is like a huge one of those. And, not an angler, that's fishing. An alligator? No. Get your garden, alligator. What do they call? I don't know. But you twist it into the ground. It's like a huge drill bit, but this is not huge. What she said. But it's smaller, definitely smaller than the post digger, but bigger than the end part of a shovel that I was going to use. So that could work. That'll at least get started real good. So work smarter, not harder, baby. I am dead tired. I can't get up off my bed to pee. I gotta put my other boots on and go outside and get to it. I'm not even comfortable being bent over this the way I am. It's the way I kind of landed on it. I still don't have enough energy to move. I'm comfortable. I got pee and I got a shit ton of things to do, and I won't get up off this bed because I can't. I have no energy. I gotta muster it up, seriously. Fuck. Anyone got a red? Anyone got a super strong Red Bull I can boof up my butt? Maybe some tubing, some KY jelly in a bag or something. Figure maybe if I boof like a gallon of espresso, that might wake me up. I don't want to stick nothing on my butt, but I mean, if I need energy immediately, boofing would be the way to go. I am so fucking tired. I'm sorry. For real though. Somebody go give me a chocolate mocha latte grande with tubing and a bulb syringe so I can put it up my ass. Thank you. I'm fucking retarded. I am so sorry. For the record, I would not be boofing anything up my butt. I'm no thanks. I mean, like, If anything's going in my butt, it's gonna be accompanied with a damn good time, not fucking working outside or fucking working on a fence or some shit. Nah, there ain't nothing going on my butt. Oh, Guns and Gears. How about could you get hold of Lisa Lindland for me? I hear she can get like fucking shoulder deep. She could just, I wouldn't have to worry about moving in my damn self. I could just give it to her and she could just shove it right up there. I heard that happened in a Gap dressing room, Guns and Gears. A Gap dressing room. Somebody said it happened in the Famous and Bar, and I said, don't you slander the Famous and Bar that way. Lisa Lindland was not shoving her fist shoulders deep into Guns and Gears rectum in the Famous and Bar. Maybe the Target, maybe the JCPenney's, maybe even the Dillard's, but not the Famous and Bar. And then they're like, oh no, it wasn't the Gap. I was like, oh. Seems legit. Yeah. Boof. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to wake up, so I was like, I need an energy drink to boof up my ass fastest way. Boofing actually gets substances into your bloodstream faster than fucking mainlining it. Which I know you're thinking it goes right in your bloodstream, but it's got to work its way through wherever you mainlined it at. Boofing it absorbs right up in. It's just there. It's boom. And you're by major arteries, like your femoral and shit like that, and your grind's got an artery in it. So it's absorbing right directly into that, whereas when you go in through a vein, it's got to work its way through veins to get to an artery, and then it goes from there. No, when you're boofing it going right up in that shit is hitting you faster than a main line, faster than sublingual under your tongue. When you absorb things through your bung, it is the fastest route to effectiveness. But you can't just like take a pill and like put a wet paper towel around and shove it up your ass. Not unless you want to get chemical burn. I've known somebody that happened to. A couple people actually. There's like a whole saline or water to crush it in dissolving ratio when it comes to pills, shit like that. I don't know this because I think I boofed something like one time when I was doing my whole, before I had kids, I was sowing my wild oats. I think maybe once, I think I tried it once and I got it right once. But I fell down a rabbit hole about 15, 16 years ago about boofing. Fell down a rabbit hole. There was this website that was dedicated to it that doesn't exist anymore, but dedicated to it. And when I fell down that rabbit hole, somehow I fell down onto that website and I learned everything I could ever want to know about boofing. I mean, I figured, hey, the rabbit, I went down the rabbit hole. That's where I ended up. And it was just this community of people that wanted to answer questions and school people and give them knowledge about the boofing. They called it something else. I think they called it swimming or something like that. Junior. They called it the one called boofing. But, yeah, so I'm like, well, while I'm here, I couldn't ask for a better resource. I might as well learn some new shit. Not that I'm wanting to try any of it because I don't like anything going on my butt. But, whatever. I got to pee. I'm sorry. I have to urinate. All this talk about boofing has made me have to pee. The thoughts of liquid being in my butt somehow made me have to urinate. No, it's probably just because I took my Lasix today. But, one moment. I got to mute. Yep. My cheesy proof socks. One, you can burp up ice cream 30 minutes after I ate it and it's still cold and tastes the same. Are you on a GL1? Or have you always been able to do that? I could see if you were on a GL1, yeah, I could see that. Because it slows down digestion, that's its whole point. Red pill pointed me in the way of a rabbit hole about GL1s and the big ass lizard monster. But yeah, it slows down the stomach digestion and whatnot. and also can cause stomach paralysis, which I had, 2 weeks ago? Just for a couple of days, oh, thank God. And so, yeah, you would, if you burped it or belched it or vomited it up, it would still probably, I don't know that it would still be cold 30 minutes later because you're 98.6 degrees. I don't think it would still be I think it might be cold compared to like other bile and things you're going to be hawking up or, puking up. But I think it'd definitely be cooler than your bodily bile fluid. Anyway, though, or your stomach acid. So it would come off as cold, but not like in a frozen solid state. But yeah, are you on a GL1? I'm catching up with the chat. Oh. Acid reflux is a motherfucker, man. I suffer from that. I still do. Luckily, my dad, he retired from Tums. So, till I moved out, I would Tums at beck and call, tons of them. So that was great. But then when I moved out, I didn't take any Tums with me. And it's not like I had them, a whole cabinet of them there to grab whenever I needed. Because I didn't take any with me for some reason. That's when I learned about baking soda water and milk. I hate milk. But my heartburn's really bad if I'm like taking a swig out of the fucking gallon of white milk. Blech. I hold my nose and do it. Usually I do it with baking soda. Talk about acid neutralization. Man, they made these Tums once. They took them off the market, not because there was anything wrong with them, just they performed crappily because it was hard to get taste right on it, and the texture of them was weird. But they included a type of seaweed in with the sodium bicarbonate. And so the sodium bicarbonate would neutralize the acid, and the seaweed would like coat your stomach, but it was a weird foamy texture. But goddamn, they worked. I was so sad when they went off the market. They worked so well. They tasted like shit. You had to hold your nose when you chewed them up because you had to chew them up. And it did feel the weirdest texture, but they swallowing the weirdest texture. That's what she said. They were great. Good morning, buddy. They make pills for it. I'm not joking, bud. What, pills for what, boofing? I'm just catching up on chat while I'm sitting here trying to pee. Now I can't pee. I feel like I'm under pressure. Hold on. Put myself under pressure. Performance anxiety. Knowing they're... Maybe I need to put the phone... Oh, no, there it goes. Junior's outside the bathroom door crying to get in here. I don't know why. Link was, when I went outside, I'm headed back outside, but when I went outside, at first this morning to start on things, Junior was sitting on the other side of the laundry room door fucking crying something crazy. I thought he was hurt. Junior, if I didn't know his cries, I would think he was hurt, but I know he's just wanting attention and coming into the bathroom because cats enjoy watching people pee for some reason. Dogs tend to, I don't get it. I tend to turn my head when my fuck shit animals are taking it easy. No, they're not fuck shits, I love them. Alright, where are my steel cups? Right here. Still getting it. The chat, catching up. You should boomer a Red Bull. Boomer Red Bull? I'll hold the funnel. Man, no, it's gotta be one of them syringes, not like a diabetic syringe. It can be like a bulk syringe, but the best ones are the ones that they give you like when you're measuring out like amoxicillin or something like that, like a liquid. They usually give them with like liquid antibiotics, sometimes liquid steroids, but instead of a little cup, they give you those kind of syringes, the big wide ones. Those are the best because they usually click right on the tubing. So, and then you just gotta have tubing size that's comfortable for you. Lubricate it well. You want to slide it up in. It needs to be slid up in approximately at least 2 to 2.5, 3 inches is even better. Further you can go better, as long as you're not fucking rupturing anything. But yeah, well, I'd say I wouldn't go in further than 5 or 6 inches, but you gotta get in a position where your legs are up. So you're in, Some people do it in a prone position. I'm not sure how that works. I've not seen that, but I've heard about it. But everything I have witnessed in person and shit like that, it's always been on your back and then you put your legs up, like your feet up. So it's not gonna run out. And then you gotta get, like I said, you gotta have a water or saline and then dissolve powder to water saline ratio, or if it's a liquid, a diluted ratio to it, because, well, I guess you could put straight in if it's already mixed together as a liquid, but you take the risk of it burning more. So what they were saying on that site was, you still kind of want to dilute it down. And I say saline, so, and when I say saline, I mean actual saline, not just salt water, because that can burn too. The saline thing, like hospital grade saline, shit like that. Hospital grade, the kind they give you in the hospital, that would be fine. So see, you can't just use a funnel, man. This ain't no fucking, we ain't doing keg stands over here. We're putting drugs up our buttholes, sir. What do you think this place is? A JCPenney's, a Target? This is a famous bar. Why won't this open? Oh, I got it. But yeah, we could try it with a funnel too. I got some really good funnels. I got some long, thin funnels. I got some shorter, wide funnels. I got big funnels, small funnels, fun funnels, ton of funnels, funnels. Yeah. Where's Linky Lou? I'm gonna try to sneak out without Link knowing. But this could be difficult. He may have already snuck out. Shit. I'm not sure where he's at. Car, is Linky in there with you?
What?
Is Link in there with you?
No.
I see him not as well. And I do worry like that.
Oh, he was.
Oh, he wasn't? Okay, I'm going out the back door.
Okay, hurry up.
Why? Hurry up. You hurry up. Don't tell me to hurry up. You hurry up. Sorry, I'm just on a rambling mood today. I'm awake now, but not really. My body isn't. I'm trying to figure out what this fatigue is. And unfortunately, it checks out just like fucking fatigue from heart failure. I guess I'll find out when I get this echo done. I think Tuesday. See if it's progressed at all. Maybe that's why I'm so fucking tired. Hopefully it's just like a vitamin B12 or vitamin like D, because I do have a B12 deficiency. But I'm thinking it's probably B12, and maybe a little anemia going on there. I hope that's all it is. Here, come on. You're tangled, sir. Achilles. Ow. Come here. I'm not going to keep doing this with you. This way, this way, this way. Good boy. That's a good puppy. Oh, I'm caught. Okay, thank you. There you go, buddy. Good dog. Good boy. Trying not to deal with the dog so much lately. Still haven't caught up on chat. I apologize. I don't know if I will. I want to, but now I'm outside and there's glare. Ugh. Where's my digger thing? I forget what it's called. It's here somewhere. I love that it's warm and sunny outside because I'm ready for it, but also I hate that, like, I gotta dig holes. It's warm and sunny and humid. That's alright. Push on through. I can't find that motherfucker. It's here somewhere. I swear, like, my brain is awake, my body is not. Oh, I thought I put it over here. Damn. Alright, I can get off this phone. I gotta concentrate. Otherwise, I'm gonna be looking for stuff while I'm partially distracted, and then I'll just end up getting mad at myself for, like, making a right in my backyard of a circle, because I'll just be going in the same circle because I'll forget what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I just lay down to take a nap on my fucking patio furniture, love seat or something. That sounds like a great idea, but I gotta get this done. But napping sounds like a wonderful idea. Oh, I do hate to neglect a good nap. I like to entertain those ideas. Napping. Nope, I gotta do this. Okay, I love you guys. I love you guys. I'll catch up on the chat, I guess, when I post or whatever and I get a chance. So what did we learn today? Semi-trailers that are he can be blown over 70 mile per hour winds. Moving is more complicated than we thought. Guns and gears and lethal winds. Balls to the wall, shoulder deep fisting session happened in a gap, not in a famous bar. And we know that I'm an idiot. Oh, and we learned that I officially challenged some weirdo to a dance-off. But if anything, the takeaway here is that this just really validates how much of a tard I am. Yeah. I thank you all for coming. I love you guys.